Man, gather round. Savage Prison Tales here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Where over here, I give it to you real and raw and tough as steel, so you, my friends, know the deal. The truth will set you free. You should not be beguiled, misled, or deceived by any other man after today. You can go anywhere else on YouTube for the lies, but here, Uncle OG's going to give you the truth because the truth will set you free. Without further ado, we're going to get in the topic of today's video, which is, in maximum security prison, you must be slow to speak, or your butt will reek from men skeeting deep in your cheeks. Hey guys, I'm going to make this a quick video. I made it to the United States, Pennsylvania. Today is actually Monday. I got here Saturday night. Midnight was actually 11:58 p.m. So it's still Saturday, but I slept in the whole Sunday because I caught a cold. Went from 90-degree humidity in Southeast Asia to 30 degrees here in Pennsylvania. It was a culture shock, weather shock. So my system is all discombobulated. But I'm taking my cold medicine and NyQuil and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I had to make this video, guys, because I wanted to share with you that in maximum security prison, as inside as outside, what happens on the outside, the same thing happens on the inside. It's just magnified tenfold. And as above, so below. In maximum security prison, just like anywhere, you must choose your words very wisely. Because in maximum security prison, every man is held accountable for the words that come out of his mouth. It's not like here on the street or social media where you can say what you want. You can speak without thinking. You can do things without giving it any accountability. In maximum security prison, all the words that come out of your mouth, you're held accountable for. So you must be very, very careful. And in maximum security prison, you must take your time to choose your words carefully, because they may be your last words, man. Because in maximum security prison, everybody plays for keeps. There's no second chances, because you got the lifers in there, never getting out. Some of them are remorseful, some of them not remorseful, some of them are they just giving in to the fact that their life is messed off and their life ain't shit, so your life ain't shit. So whenever you have to speak to somebody about any type of a situation in maximum security prison, remember this, guys. Measure twice, cut once. What does that mean? Step back, take a deep breath. Just because somebody's talking to you doesn't mean you have to answer knee-jerk quickly. Take some time to react. Here's why. Number one, he who speaks slowly shows confidence. You show that you're confident for that awkward silence, to give yourself a chance to assess the situation, look around, see what's going on, and then use the appropriate words for that situation, whether you want to de-escalate it, escalate it, or negate it. Give yourself a time to think. Because when you speak without thinking, dude, you're using emotion and you're doing what's called reactionary thinking. And a person who is controlling your emotions is the controlling. You'll never let another man control your emotions. Always try to practice stoicism and minimalism and being in control of your emotions. You want to practice emotional intelligence, and you want to practice social acuity. So what that means, whatever society you're a part of, whether you're in maximum security prison, the hood, the barrio, corporate America, a foreign land, you must quickly assess the society and become societally acclimated, so that you act accordingly for that group of rules and the survival for that particular situation that you find yourself in. Because in maximum security prison, dude, if you speak without thinking, one of two things is going to happen. It's better to be quiet and thought a fool than to open your mouth and to show that you are a fool. So you can be very, very quiet, very, very stoic. Think about the situation, because if you speak without thinking, you may incite some violence. You might write a check with your mouth that your body can't cash. You incite some violence that you're not ready to deal with. And then you get knocked the frick out. Then you wake up with dudes going balls deep up in you, talking about Oklahoma, Alabama. I'm so far up in you, man. You just gonna be my woman from now on. You don't want that. Speak slowly. Say what you mean what you say, and have conviction in what you say. So whatever it is you say, whatever the situation may be, there's so many different situations I can't cover in this video, but all of them are bad if you don't have the right response. So whatever the situation may be, you go ahead, you take a minute, count to 10, 1001, 1002, 1003. Did you hear what I said, partner? Hold up, my man. Give me a second. 1004, 1005, 1006. What you gonna do about it, partner? Hey, man, just chill out for a second. 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Because if you're in a situation where they're asking you some questions, or they're gut checking you, or whatever the case may be, you're still in the initial phases of the test, because now it's verbal. See, what they do in prison, in maximum security prison, first they verbally test you to see three things. Number one, your reaction. Number two, who you got back you up. And number three, they're trying to figure out, man, what you represent, man, and where you fit into the paradigm. So you still got time to think. Choose the right words for the situation. Speak slowly, speak with confidence, dude. Put some bass in your voice and look them dead in the eye. Because if you fail this test, then the next test is going to get to a point where it's not verbal escalation. Now they're going to start sex playing you, like slapping you on the butt, man, putting their arm around your shoulder like that. So you know now you done failed the first test, so now it's time. It's going to probably get down to clobbering time, and you're going to have to use some of my prison dirty fighting techniques. But this is the first test, the verbal one. So whatever they say to you, hey, where you from? Hey, anybody get at you? Hey, you need somebody to look after you? Hey, you need somebody to take care of you? Like I said, control your emotions, count to 10, think before you speak with conviction, and say what you mean and mean what you say. And always, always talk with your hands. Because if you fail that initial test, then they're gonna check around the yard, say, hey man, who's riding with this fool? Who's got this fool's back? What's this fool represent? Well, based on his answers, he's a wimpy little bitch boy, and he's gonna be our bottom boy pillar by the beard. You don't want that situation to happen. So you assess the situation. Always walk with your shoulders back, head up, chest out, man. Walk slow, man, with purpose. Have your head on a swivel. And be a man of few words. So if you like this type of content that is here to illuminate you and educate you and open your mind to new ways of dealing with adverse situations, thumbs up the video, man. Leave a comment for the algorithm. And subscribe to the channel, hitting the notification all bell. And let me know what your thoughts in the comments, man, about choosing your words wisely, whether you're in prison or out of prison, or even in situations with your loved ones or at work. And until next time, Savage Prison Tales.